So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to
everybody,
kick off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Also the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else.
There's the shot! They've scored! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Lionel Messi!
Italy finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Lionel Messi!
Fernando Torres really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very...
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Terrific header! Oh, he's hit the bar! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Gets a good foot in there. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Looking for options for movement. Arhan, Xabi Alonso does really well to win the ball there. Now the climbs up big! De Bruyne, and that's really well manoeuvred. Looking to play him in, and this is Messi. Oh, big chance! Great chance! He has done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Van Nistelrooy. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Yamal. Threads one in. That has been cut short. Spread out to the left. Roberto Carlos. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And we have our very first corner. Preston have the chance to go the other way. The ball has bounced loose now. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Ronaldinho. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Messi on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a third.
He looks a really hungry player right now. There's no flag. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? De Bruyne receives it in a good position here. Ronaldinho. Drogba. Ronaldinho. And the counter is on. He's picked his way through. Roberto Carlos. Fernando Torres. Good read, needed to be. Has a look and plays it forward. And they win it back again. That looks a cracking ball. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And he's managed to get free. Goes for a shot! Sticks it away! Just 1 in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found a pocket.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And the shot! It's loose now. That's another chance! That is decidedly lacking.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
That's a throw. No way through. And it's Van Nistelrooy. And that could set him on his way. That is a brilliant interception. Messi. Ronaldinho. And this is Torres. Can he get on the end of this?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That pass isn't the best. Yaya Toure. Played towards the other side. Roberto Carlos. Well read, nice interception. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Oh, super, real chance! And yes, it's there! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, did carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Preston head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. And we are already promptly back on the... Big header! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job.
Van Nistelrooy is shot at goal! And it's in! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever.
He's got tall! You've got to be quick to recover this. He slid in and that has raised the temperature on the touchline.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Can he get it through? And he's intervened well there. Roberto Carlos. Not the most accurate pass. Engages and forces him off the ball. Vieira. Tries to play it through. Van Nistelrooy is flagged offside. Ronaldinho, and it's been played through. No, that's been intercepted. Well, that has not gone well. 60 minutes played. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Ronaldinho. And here's Roberto Carlos. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Roberto Carlos gets across to intercept that. Just too much on that. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Rudiger cuts out the pass. Now, can they get him away? Mohamed Salah. He's had a shot! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Yamal going full tilt down the right-hand side. Ake kept his eye on it, and he's there. And this is Messi. It's just beyond his reach. Just about up to 75 minutes. And that's going right the way across. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, played through for the wide man. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Looking for the run. That is ended up in no man's land. Nesta. Oh, easy pickings there. And claimed it back swiftly. Knocks it into space. Van Nistelrooy, and he shoots! No mistake! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
It's become a case of men against boys. Oh, that's well spotted. Nesta. Serginho. Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. He's a sharp little ball here. Now that looks a decent ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Xavi Alonso, great vision. That ball looks a good one. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Messi. Deep ball now, how can he reach it? Caught offside that time. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And that's that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do, there could be only one outcome.
Security staff for
Messi
Richmond.
walking off
Please
with the
report to
spoils,
staff room
richly
immediately.
deserved. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.